So just the other day, right after posting my video, I took some time out to scroll through my Instagram, looking at my feed and what's being pushed to me. As expected, lots of art and lots of fart too. I'm sorry, I meant reels. And so I thought, this might make a good video. I think the biggest lie we tell on the internet is ourselves. If you and the version of yourself that you present to the world online went for a drink together, would you even know each other? I get this all the time. Whew! Done with my drawing. Now time to post it on my 100 social media channels. I'm just kidding. Are there even 100 social media platforms? Let's Google this. Aha, never mind. The problem here is social media isn't built for art. Public service announcement. Social media is for posting whatever. Your food, your dog or your cat, your weird thoughts, and your duck-faced selfies. Let's not kid ourselves, guys. Every social media platform is ruled by an almighty algorithm, including you, YouTube, and the algorithm isn't really made for people who need to spend hours or weeks on the stuff they make. Social media pressures artists to put on a face that isn't really real. Animators and artists thrive when they let their thoughts flow through their work, and let's be real here, who wants to look bad on social media? No way, Jose! Sometimes I think social media throws a wrench into creativity because we influence each other way too much and try way too hard for likes, comments and engagement. So is that the way now? Are we blindly following the blind? I'ma tell you, as a creative person, sometimes we just need to lock the F off and start creating instead of worrying. Which leads me to the biggest issue, schedules. I mean, what the hell? Why do we even need to be a victim of time? People now develop schedules and deadlines, and that corners you into a hole, subject to the mercy of expectation. And guess what? Because we start chasing perfection, we end up spending our valuable time focusing on the wrong things. Like, if I have not animated in a week, am I supposed to feel like I owe the world something? I think I can say I hate the fact that social media has gone from becoming something cool and optional to being necessary now. Look, dear Instagram pa, animation is time consuming. As if that's not bad enough, you wanna force us into putting more effort by creating reels just to feed the algorithm in order to stay relevant? Ain't that a bit too much? Honestly, social media is making artists feel like they ain't worth shit. Sorry, I mean, ain't worth much. Like, tell me why an art like this, which took 40 hours to create by the way, gets 5 likes and a 5-minute effort for a reel? Boom! 400 likes! Come on, man! Don't risk falling into a trap of creating your work for likes and audience retention instead of passion. I mean, going down that road, that leads to resentment. And when you start hating your own work, oh boy, you're gonna take a long time to get back on track. I think the problem with art and social media nowadays is that some of them are built to be competitive. It's literally forcing the lot of us to compete among ourselves, and that we seek to one-up each other just to gain validation. And what happens when you don't get the attention you feel you deserve? Yeah, that's right, you feel like shit. Just because your posting schedule isn't well thought out and doesn't please the almighty algorithm, you get less likes, less comments, less views,
hell, even less impressions?
Not cool. What's that? Your beautiful cat painting that took 30 hours to paint? Huh? Your awesome digital drawing of a lizard that took a day to draw? Your anime drawing that took a week to get started and another week to finish? Let me hit you with those thousands of other weird drawings that get the limelight. That makes you feel like you ain't good enough. See where I'm coming from? Guys, it's okay to step away from social media and think for a moment. Some artists feel like if they don't have a social media account, they might as well not exist, or some bullshit chain of thought. Social media exists as a channel for you to share your work, not for you to gauge your success of it. Think about your art or your animation and not the attention or impressions. Only you can tell how good you are. You don't need a bunch of people to validate the stuff you produce. Hell no! Enjoy the love of creation and always remember, you're the one that sets the right expectations. You've got this. Look guys, I don't mean for this to come off sounding like a rant, and I sure am gonna scroll through my social media just like everyone else, but yeah, just be yourself, you know?